joined right now by a guy who could be either in the Mount Rushmore of country or rock and roll. Please welcome Charlie Daniels to the Wank and O'Brien Show.
Hello.
Good morning to y'all. Up early this morning.
Yes, we are.
A daily occurrence for you guys, right?
Yeah, it is, yeah. And I'm sure for you as well.
I kind of live two lives. If I'm on the road, I'm working late at night, I tend to sleep a little bit later. But usually, the longer I stay at home, if I have an extended spell of being at home, I get up earlier and earlier. I love the early morning.
Yeah. Well, you're a country boy. Got to get up and do the chores.
Absolutely.
What's the best part about it? Watching the sun come up, sitting in the back porch, watching the birds, listening to the birds?
To some extent, and I do that. I have a porch out back, and I go back and listen to the birds are singing. And
what's your routine? You read the paper?
No, I don't read papers. It's too depressing.
Okay.
I very seldom ever read a newspaper. I get up in the morning, and I drink tea in the morning. Believe it or not, I must have some English blood in me or something. But I drink breakfast tea in the morning. I usually sit down and read my Bible. It's a good time of day for me if I'm doing something creative to sit down and write something. If I'm in the middle of writing something, and then kind of get on into the day. And if I'm at home, I may go down to the range and shoot my pistols, or I may go hit some golf balls, or I may just I'll go get on a horse or go down to the pond and fish or whatever. I can be perfectly content going on to my place, and if I don't go off of it for 2 or 3 days, don't even go through the gate, it doesn't bother me.
That's wonderful.
That's great. And you don't read the newspaper because you write enough stuff to put out your newspaper every day. You're always online writing.
I do write quite a bit. But when I say I don't, that's not a slam on newspapers by any means, but I just don't basically don't really have the patience to read, because you got to search through there to find everything, and you can listen to radio or watch TV and get it all within just a few minutes. So.
Right. We're talking to Charlie Daniels here on the Wank and O'Brien Show live at the 2009 CMA Music Festival. I have to tell you, we've met you a number of times now, and the very first time we ever talked to you, I was very intimidated to speak with you because you're an icon, a legend. I didn't want to be the guy who said something stupid in front of you, and found that immediately, though, you're very warm and inviting, and you put everybody at ease.
Well, you can leave that saying something stupid to me usually, but I appreciate your saying that. It means a lot. But I'm just me,
Yeah.
I don't want to be anybody else.
The last time we saw you, you were on stage at the Brickyard right before the NASCAR race. The governor, Mitch Daniels, who claimed to be a long-lost cousin, introduced you that day. And, man, I got to tell you, you still got it. Do you think that's what's keeping you young, the performing, the live stuff, when you go out there and hit the stage and start playing that fiddle?
That's a big part of my life. I've devoted my professional life to learning how to entertain people, because I learned early on, musicians get out of work, entertainers don't. So everything that I do from the time I walk on the stage till the time I walk off, it may not be totally planned, because I may jam some and may throw a song in we're not planning on doing. But the pace of the show, the songs, the order that they're in, and everything else is calculated to entertain the people that bought the tickets. So that's what it's all about, and that's a wonderful crowd for us at NASCAR.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
oh, yeah.
That's a wonderful crowd for
us.
It's
a wonderful day.
That's our people. It is a wonderful day.
Wonderful day for us.
That's the first time I'd been to the track before, but I've never been to a race there, and that is one impressive racetrack.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. You've had a successful and long career. You've had a successful and long marriage. Was it easy to balance the two, or did you have to learn your way through that at first?
Not if you marry the right person. And I'm very serious about that. I think sometimes today, unfortunately, I see some young people that tend to take marriage not quite as serious as it should be. It's a sacred commitment. And, my wife and myself have been married for going on 45 years. Don't let her know I said that. I'm trying to remember how many years we've been married, but it's been wonderful, because I love the woman more than anybody else in the world, and she loves me more than anybody else in the world. That's the basis for a good marriage. And then the rest of it's a little bit of give and take, and learning to live together, giving it a chance to learn to live together, and being able to put up with each other for a while. And I tell you what, I am totally, completely happily married man.
That's great. Charlie Daniels, always good to see you.
It's good to see you guys.
Live with Wank and O'Brien at the 2009 CMA Music Festival on 97.1 Hank FM, yes?
Fanfare.
Fanfare.